what does it mean for our world to be stable? Our world to be stable, we have to change our own actions as individuals. You see, now I realize that my own actions, by the use of my resources such as electricity, water, and many other materials that I use every day, are the main cause for this world to be unstable. Something I always carry around is a cell phone. But now I know that cell phones go through a long process of manufacture. That manufacture is the main cause of pollution around the world. It takes up a lot of time and a lot of materials just to make one single cell phone. Through factories, they pollute much of the air. You see, when it also comes to recycling, cell phones are gone through a process of recycling, but not just any ordinary process. They get shipped to third world countries where children to elderly people take time picking out pieces and exposed to many toxics in the phones. Then they go off and burn them on their own. But not only that, but those fumes that get sent to the air from burning all those little pieces are the main cause for pollutions in third world countries. Being exposed to those is a big, huge threat. Now, I individual now I now as now me as an individual, I never recycle, and I'm gonna be honest with you. I also don't carry one of these reusable water bottles that I could easily buy from the store for $7 to $10. Instead, I'm always carrying one of these. And here in my house, we buy a lot of these, especially from big, huge companies that sell them. Now, companies also use recycling as a way to make profit. They make sure that people get the idea of recycling is the best, but it really isn't. Now, recycling goes through so much process. Yeah, you are reusing a lot of things, but why spend so much money when you could just keep one little thing for such a long time? Now, making sure that I help the environment, I have to also think about my own job. I have to think about how I can create a better environment in my job to help the environment as well. You see, I'm currently working as a dishwasher, and the use of water is extremely high. I have to make sure that I I clean dishes. I have to make sure that the dishes are put, well placed in the dishwasher, and they go through a process of going through the dishwasher. Now, how much water would I go through a day? There's not enough to count. Now, currently in California, we are going through a drought, and water is limited. Now, of course, I go every day. I go in every day thinking, how is it that I could change the way I'm washing dishes to make it more environmentally friendly? There isn't much I can do. Is it is it just throw away all the dishes and just buy new ones each day and make sure that the use of water isn't used? I can't do that. That's a waste of money. Now, cell phones. When it comes to cell phones, everyone uses them. Tablets, laptops. But it also is a big cause. Yeah, it's a distraction. It's a way to be social. But think about how is it that we use electricity just to charge those, to make sure that they're always on, to make sure that they're always that we're always using them. You see, people charge their stuff overnight. How much electricity is wasted? I personally charge my phone every night. Leave it charging till the morning. I also walk into classroom, find the most closest outlet to where I sit, and put my phone to charge. I always want it to 100%, not 50, not 40. Just 100 is perfect. You see, now that's bad for the environment. The resources that I use, water, electricity, plastic, paper, all of those are the main cause why I feel like I'm a big issue for this world to be stable. But our own actions as people, our welfare, our conflict, our causes for deforestation, pollution, we need to change that. we could all start from just one person.